Right, so if there's anything in this world that makes me wish that humans had evolved to reproduce asexually, it's performative TikTok couples. They're either doing something way too freaky, way too cringe, or just showing us an aspect of their relationship that should not be on the internet. And if you don't already agree with me, you will by the end of this video. So let's just jump straight into it. All right, first up, and this is a prime example. She bleeds. We've been conditioned to avoid our women during their period as if they're being too much. And you know what? The underlying message, fine, I'm on board with it. It's normal, it's natural, and women shouldn't be treated any different for going through it. However, if you're gonna have a bath with your partner whilst they're menstruating, you don't have to film it and put it on TikTok. The water should not look like that. Is that even bloody? I don't think so. She would be hemorrhaging. She'd be dead. This has to be engagement bait. This water is brown. See, this is where they start on doing all the good work they did. Good message at the heart of it. Bad message you're sending that this is what bathwater could or should look like. Look, he's having to raise her leg in the air so there's enough blood in her heart and head. This is not normal. All right, what do we got next? This is why it matters who you marry. Again, on the toilet, why?
I want slow love, uncomplicated touch.
You know what? If you want help with all that, that's fine. Very nice that you got a caring husband who's willing to do that for you. But that is private and intimate. You do not need to share that on the internet.
Stable as we go, consistent as we grow. I want slow love. No.
This is such a strange mix. You got a dude wiping his wife after she's been to the toilet, which we do not need to see. Should just never be posted on the internet. And then a bunch of sweet things. The husband got his wife coffee. One was setting up the bed because she's pregnant. This one's about to give her a massage and got a pregnant belly massage table thing. All lovely. Do we need both extremes?
No rush. I'll say it in my dreams. Strangers
Nice.
in my sleep. I reminisce the
See, this is all sweet.
confidence, the games that we play, lost our minds. So maybe you
Foot rub. See, I think the rest of this is going to be chill. Yep, a little cuddle at the sink, little massage. He's at your side during labor, all nice. Why the hell did they start with this first clip? You don't need to show us. This is a good for you, but keep it to yourself. All right, next. Asking my fiance if we can go home because I don't feel good.
Can we go home?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. I really don't feel good.
You feel good. What is it?
This is my tummy.
Little prick. Alright, is there anything I can get you?
No.
See, first step.
It's just so fake. It's already a tough watch, but it's also even tougher because it's obviously a setup.
You're laughing. Can I get you some chocolate? Yeah? When I get you a milkshake, they always make you feel better.
Yeah.
Well, once you let go of my arm, I can start driving you home.
Oh, it just is insufferable. Like, of course he knows that she's filming. They're sat there in the car doing nothing. She set her phone up in the corner of the dashboard. Do they actually expect us to think that they're on a date and he just pulled up alongside a road? He's doom scrolling and she's just sat there bored.
Can we go home?
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just the acting is so bad as well. Oh, I'm sorry. Were you not enjoying that? I was 38 Instagram reels deep. I thought you were having a good time. In the miserable grey British weather. He was written by a woman. Piss off. Where'd you order it from? There's no way people are buying this. I'm convinced this doesn't exist for this doesn't exist for her either. I mean, there are plenty of men that will act like this with their partner. It's sweet, it's caring, fair enough. But how do you not see through how fake this is? Especially on an actual couple's TikTok account. They're always the worst. Sam and Monica. It's genuinely infuriating. All right, next. Seeing how long I can hug my husband for, but realize he needed it more than I did.
Oh, you good?
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you good?
No,
Why?
I'm tired. I'm hungry.
Okay, what?
My food?
Yeah.
Let's go!
Gotta get off these shoes. Okay. Give me a second.
See, on the face of it, it's like, that's kind of nice, kind of sweet. Husband clearly liked that one. I think that's probably legit. Didn't think he was acting, but I could be wrong. Wouldn't be the first time. But on the other hand, imagine being the guy, getting this lovely long hug. You're like, oh, she's good. This is so nice. What a sweet thing to come home to. And then like 30 seconds in, she just goes, all right, runs back, grabs her phone, presses stop recording, and then is just uploading it. I'm like, oh. That was content. That was really sweet. I really needed that. And now I feel like it was fake, or at least a little bit insincere. You never know what people are like though off camera. She could just completely ignore him, upload it, be focused on the likes and follows all night. Or that could be the kind of thing she does every single night. Every time he comes home, if she's home already, she could give him a nice long hug and she's like, oh, you know, this would be a sweet bit of content. But there just will be plenty of these creators that do it just for the camera. When the cameras ain't rolling, they ain't doing it. All right, what do we got here?
Alright guys, it's that time of the month. Abby just started her period, so she's feeling a little frustrated, a little emotional. She's in pain, and we like to start her period in prayer. It's helpful for Abby, of course, it's helpful for me, and it's helpful for little Brecklin. God, thank you so much for Abby. Thank you.
All of this is already icking me out. First of all, can she not speak for herself? Can she not say what she's going through and how she feels? And second of all, praying on camera, a time when you're supposed to be strengthening your connection with God. That's something you sit there and think, that'd be a good clip. I don't know what religion it is, but that feels blasphemous.
For her healthy body that works properly, we pray that...
Oh my God, thank you for a healthy body that works properly. I mean, fine thing to be grateful for, crazy thing to say and put on the internet. Imagine all the followers that are sitting there going like, oh, thanks for the reminder my body doesn't work properly, I guess.
We pray that today, as she starts her period, that you would be with her, that you would comfort her and strengthen her by your spirit. I pray that she would not be driven by her emotions, driven by her feelings, but that she would be anchored in your truth today.
God forbid a woman has emotions on her period. This, I'm starting to think, is rage bait.
We come against the enemy who would try to cause her to be unproductive and unfruitful today.
Unproductive and unfruitful. This is pretty much it. Lord, please help my wife still have the strength to do all her chores and womanly duties without any attitude during this difficult time for me. How do I file for divorce for someone else? Just a whole deeply sexist prayer about her not being emotional and being like, God, help her be productive and fruitful. Obviously a word commonly associated with having more babies. What an absolutely insane thing. How does she not realize this is insane as well? That is genuinely concerning. All right, what do we got next?
You and I, side by side, sunset to sunrise. You are my ride or die till eternity ends, and even more so.
What the hell? This like TikTok's version of that Vine with the kid being like, is this allowed? Is this allowed? What the fuck? Is that allowed? Why have they thought to film this and share this intimate moment with us? How do I unwatch this? Night ruined at 10:33 p.m. I'm going to bed. If you're watching this, please, I know it might be a tough watch so far, but stick around. I'm kind of enjoying this and I hope you are too. Also, if you are, just want to take a quick second to say, please do subscribe down below if you're enjoying the video. It's free, it only takes a second, and I'd really appreciate it. We're looking into the horizon and we're seeing that million in the future. Please do help us just a little bit by hitting that button down below. Also, if you think you're subscribed, just check. For some reason, YouTube has been unsubscribing people from everyone's channels lately. I have no idea why it happens, but I get messages about it from time to time. But yeah, either way, thank you to everyone who's subscribed. Much appreciated. Let's get back to the cringe. All right, next. We've been together for 3.5 years. He didn't press charges after I ran him over. And that's my why. What's the context here? He knows better than to talk to another girl. So she committed vehicular assault. Also, what does talking mean? Did he say thank you to the waitress that was serving their food? Or was he cheating? I mean, if it's the latter, he's trash. But that doesn't mean you can run him over with your car anyway. JK people, he did that to himself. Okay, so I'm guessing she didn't actually run him over. Is that what she's saying? I hope so. Oddly specific and quite a dark thing to joke about though. So moving swiftly onwards. All right, next. How did you two meet? He was my slave owner in 1620. What? And I vowed to find him in every lifetime. This cannot be serious. I'm a 100% husband's girl. I want to hang out with him 24/7, 365. I'm not codependent. I just really enjoy being with him. He's my safe place. He's my best friend and my soulmate. He's my home. Okay, that's nice. Back to the other thing. All that trouble just to end up marrying my friend's dad who I went to high school with. What is going on? How it feels being 26 married to a 47-year-old. White men are the greatest. White men are This is insane. Girl only likes white men. Is this rage bait or is this real? Because sometimes every now and then you come across, like, this is a kink that can exist. Or does, probably. We've come across it a little bit in the r/Tinder videos. Guy who never liked black girls, but you look exotic. When you tell an older man you're half his Asian, instead of blocking you, he says, you're gonna get me in trouble. The end of your family's pure Polish bloodline because you married a black woman. They must have met I can't even speak. They must have both met on one of those weird, like, Craigslist ads. Because this is not something anyone says publicly ever, unless you're into this in like a really weird, freaky kind of way. And then the rage bait about being the friend's dad. Are either of them true? Are they just content farming? It's working. It's got me engaged. I'm not against fetishes if it's consensual and there isn't real abuse going on, but this sort of stuff should be kept private. Yeah, there must be an extra layer, like if they've got this underlying thing, to also want it to be public like this. Or they're doing it because it's rage bait and it's content and it's getting clips, but are you not ashamed? Is this not embarrassing? Is this what you want to be famous for? It's the fact that they're playing into two taboos at the same time that makes me think surely it's not real. Also, he's not 47, is he? Maybe? All right, next. Was so locked in last night that my girlfriend had to send me an email. Hello, my love. Formally requesting a kiss to be sent over soon with your presence within my range. Kindly add an additional hug and plenty more kisses onto that if possible. Thank you. Sincerely yours. Kind of sweet, but why does she feel like she has to email you? And that's one thing. Why are you screenshotting it and putting it on the internet? What the hell was Feminine Minion up to that she was so locked in that she needed being emailed at 11:13 p.m. I miss you more, for goodness sakes. This email could have been a meeting. 100,000 likes, my word. Are people liking this ironically? It's kind of cute. It's just too much for me. All right, next. Where have I been? Am I gonna care?
Now is what we've been waiting for. And I can't just keep this to myself. Why would I stop telling the story right when we get to the good part? So, here we go. Honey.
Kind of expected him to rock up in like a furry suit or a big reveal. Okay, who's this dude?
Hi, babe.
Okay, let me mic you up.
Okay.
Okay.
What the hell? Episode 1 goes live 7 PST.
Should we take them back to the night you asked me to be your girlfriend?
To that lovely night? Yeah?
Okay.
Oh, please.
Okay. To set the stage, I had told you that I didn't want you to ask me to be your girlfriend for 3 months because of my past experiences.
Uh-huh.
What did you think of that?
I think it was reasonable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was reasonable.
The first couple months of dating, we were together every 2 to 3 days.
Yes.
You were nothing but consistent and kind and wonderful.
Oh, babe, I got, like, my cheeks are red now.
So I ended up telling you that I was okay with you asking at 2 months.
I was almost saying, please, oh, please.
Oh, yeah, I was begging you.
They're like a fake cringe couple in a sitcom that like no one cares about and they're doing too much and it's like, okay, we get it. You don't have to keep trying to convince us all you love each other.
Oh, please, can you ask me?
Okay. Okay. And I just want to address, in the past, I've said you shouldn't agree to getting into a relationship before the 3-month mark so that behavior can be proven. And I'm not going back on that in most cases. I still think that's reasonable.
I agree.
Right. But this is not most cases. And I know that some people are going to have their own opinions about that. But, you know, this is just the way that our story played out. We both knew. So that's why I said 2 months.
Yeah, and I think the time we were together and the subjects we were talking and how we were living and
The mic can't even remember. I don't care about this story. It's just for the views. Don't tell me, tell them.
yeah, there just shows us so many things, you know, the certainty of like what we want,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah. So do I recommend our pace for everyone? Absolutely not. But this was just our pace. So that's what happened.
Why are we supposed to care? How many? Has she got a massive following or something? Okay, 792k. Okay, so some people will be caring. Episode 21. How long did they yap for?
Our love story is for you. I started posting dating content as you years ago, and I never want to forget you. I want to encourage you that your person is on the way, and I want our story to give you hope.
Yeah.
Yeah. I met my person at 32. Maybe yours is sooner, Maybe yours is later, but I do know it will happen for you. And also thank you for being here with us and giving us the space to grow. I never imagined my story would unfold this way, but I'm so happy that it did.
Yeah, it's God's gift.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything makes sense now.
For you and for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, for both of us.
Yeah. You're coming at this from knowing me, but Lucas has his own stories of...
Yeah.
Yeah.
All of us.
And with that said, we have some very exciting things coming in the next few months. And yes, it's probably exactly what you're thinking.
I love you.
I love you too. We did it.
We did it.
It's so mad. I mean, everyone has their own taste, so everyone can enjoy whatever content they want. But do people enjoy watching this? To the single girls, please don't listen to someone who made a 21-part doc series about becoming someone's girlfriend. Dating for 5 months, by the way. We did it. Did what? Yeah, this is what engaged, married, pregnant, all in 2026. That seemed like what she was hinting at. 21-part dog series about a 3-month relationship. Oh, the breakup content is going to be legendary. Are they still together? Okay, he's in none of her videos here. Like, none. Oh, except this one. She got engaged. Or actually married? No, engagement dinner. It's like a cringe ending to a crap Christmas movie. Why was that the content he was in and then he's just completely gone? Tell you what, this is why the content works. I now want to know what happened. If she has a breakup story, I'm watching it. Okay, could he be in this? Guess where we're going for 48 hours. That's surely him. No sign of him. No sign of him anywhere. How bizarre. Why make 21 TikToks rather than just one YouTube video? Damn, I mean, you can see why she rinsed it. Look at the views she was getting. You know what? She's got crazy views, crazy followers. Some people clearly like the content. Fair play to her. I wish her and her fiance, or maybe even husband now, all the best. It just felt a bit too intimate for me. And a bit soon. All right, next. Changing in front of my boyfriend to see his reaction.
Did you look at me when I was changing?
What was with the anime reactions? Okay.
No, I was respectful. Do you want to be honest with me? No. Yes.
I was respectful. Do you not see her naked all the time? You're sat in the living room, she's got change. Why are you acting like it's a sin if you look at her?
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it. I really couldn't. I caved. Like, look at you. You're living art. Every time I look at you, it's just like seeing you for the first time all over again. You want me to change again, don't you?
Oh, God. Why is he acting like a kid? And surely with all that, the second he started going on the tangent with all the cliche lines, is he in on this? Is this a skit? Surely no one's naturally this cringe, right? I don't mean the sweet things he was saying. I mean just the way he was saying it and acting. Oh, so cringe. All right, next. POV, your boyfriend actually likes you, part 7. Okay, it's a loving look. Is this real though? Has she gone to him and be like, can you look at me lovingly whilst my friend films this real quick? My friend's just standing there and he does this for a couple of seconds and then she puts the phone down and he just goes back to looking normal. Sweet if candid, but I just doubt it. But you know, I want to be optimistic. I want to say this is the friend going, look at the way he looks at her. I'm gonna pull out my phone, secretly snap it. I can't believe it. All right, next. Can YouTube couples go one video without these horrible thumbnails, especially under this type of circumstance? Montana has a tumor in her head. Oh my goodness. I really hope if you watch the video, this is a freeze frame from the video and they weren't like, should we pose for a thumbnail now? Maybe you go head to head because of the title. I mean, to be fair, if you're a YouTube couple, how the hell do you tell your audience this? Because you kind of need to tell them. And you know what? I kind of respect that they didn't clickbait the headline. They just straight up were like, yeah, this is it. And of course, priority hope she gets better. Modern medicine is fantastic. Hopefully it can do wonders for her. But damn, yeah, think to the thumbnail. How the hell do you pick a thumbnail for a video like this as well? That's it for this video. Don't forget to absolutely demolish that like button and tune in next week where our daughter will be losing a leg because it's necrotic. What really makes you cringe is that the thumbnail's obviously a photo they had to set up for and they probably had multiple takes. I'll move the tissue box to the left and they probably broke pose between each shot. Maybe. I mean, this is so serious and so sad that I don't really want to judge these guys. That is insanely sad, tragic news to first of all receive and then have to be like, we have to tell our audience somehow. And like, is any thumbnail a right thumbnail? I doubt they were faking the tears for this one, so yeah. I wish her good health. All right, next up, the way my boyfriend hangs our jackets. Don't lie, he does not do that shit on a frequent basis. I mean, cute if he did do it, or if he does do it, Or are you lying to us? He's next door gaming, isn't he? And you've just set that up. How can we tell what's real these days? It's impossible. All right, what's next? A more vulnerable post. Both Jacob and I have struggled with our multiple health problems throughout our relationship, and it's a large part of our story. This past month, I've had some stuff flare up that scared me. I wanted to share a little clip of our conversation about it tonight. I love this man. Ugh, the idea of sitting there, cuddling, and then setting up your phone to capture the conversation, or worse, setting up the phone and then being like, come around here and let's cuddle around this conversation. What's it going to be like? This is what spiritual leadership looks like.
Are you worried?
No, I'm not worried.
Why not?
There's nothing to be worried about.
What if there is?
What
if there is?
That's fear. We don't listen to fear in this house. Did you hear that? Me neither, because there's no fear in you. I'm trying to tell you something. Trust him, okay?
Well, what's he saying?
He's saying, trust me. If the world throws things at you, it might look like everything's going bad. But through the lens of faith, you see that God's going to make something good out of it. But if you give in to fear, you might miss what God's doing.
It's just so hard to feel like any of it. I don't understand how she's sitting there enjoying this, because surely she's sitting there going like, how much of this is just him saying it for camera? How much is he just saying this going like, oh, the comments are going to love this. They're going to think I'm so sweet and helpful and kind and reassuring.
You live in faith that God is good and that he heals for small stuff and big stuff. Okay? You've seen healing.
Mm-hmm.
Big time, right? You've also seen it small time.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? It's not outside God's scope of work to heal you.
Mm.
Right? But you gotta have faith.
Well, maybe it can happen really fast.
Maybe he doesn't want it to happen fast. Because maybe he's growing something in you. Maybe he's changing you.
I don't want to grow.
Listen.
So weird. It's another one of those like bad responses to the problem of evil. Like, do I need to go through all this suffering? He literally has the power to change and heal me now. And if he wants me to be a bit stronger, he can literally just make me stronger.
It's growing hurts, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes we need it.
I think the thing I don't like about this most, because I kind of get it. Like, you know, I'm a content creator, speak about a lot of stuff in these videos, speak about a lot of stuff on the podcast with Batch. Like, I don't mind people having vulnerable and honest conversations about things. And it's totally up to each creator what parts of their lives they let people in on. Everyone has their boundaries somewhere different. Some people are way more private about things. Some people are way more public about others. You know, I've spoken quite openly about having health anxiety. I get really freaked out by it. So obviously it's not that deep, doesn't control much of my life, but it's a thing for me. And yeah, I've had a couple of honest conversations with Chris in his videos about it. So I don't mind people being vulnerable and sharing things. I think it's the setting things up and like pretending like the camera isn't there. Because like even when Chris pulls me for a one-on-one chat, I'm kind of like speaking to him, but like speaking to the audience as well, like speaking as if I'm in front of an audience. I'm not pretending that this is like an intimate, private conversation with me and him in it, just so happens there's a camera picking it up, you know? I feel like if you're going to be like vulnerable about things, you kind of need to be honest about the situation too. And I just don't get how people can consume this content and not feel like it's disingenuous. But I don't know, I'm curious what you guys think, because obviously I know a lot of people won't agree. Those videos get a lot of likes and comments and stuff, so clearly some people appreciate them. Yeah, maybe especially if you are the type of person that consumes and enjoys that content, let me know why. Maybe you could change my mind. All right, what do we got next? It's all about the small things he does.
We got nowhere to be, just a slow dance with the summer heat.
And she just happened to be candidly filming. You see her look at it at the end. Looked at the phone like, yep, caught it. Perfect. My question is, how did you capture this? Like, was someone recording you or like, guess? She set it up and told him what to do. It was a special night for us and our friend and wanted to save some moments. I noticed this one later on. Sure you did. I mean, maybe. I know there are some people that will record entire interactions, but did she really have her phone on a little stand filming her the entire night? And she scrubbed to this one bit where he grabbed her hand, or was she like, I've got a sweet idea for a TikTok? If it's the latter, just own it. All right, what do we got next?
My husband has been asking me for days if we can like do the deed, you know? And I thought it was about time that I probably agreed to it.
What does that mean? The time that you should agree to it is the time when you're in the mood for it. If this is an influencer, this is a bad influence.
But conveniently, my baby woke up right right before it was about to happen, you know. And now I'm up here pretending like I'm still putting the baby to sleep so I can hopefully avoid having to do it all together, you know.
What the hell? I mean, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to do it. She's taking this very lightly for quite a problematic situation. Like what? She feels like she can't tell her husband no again because it's been too long, and she feels like she has to because it's been a lot of time. Is that her own internal pressures? Is that him putting pressure on it? I feel like both her and her husband could probably do a reminding that that's not a thing. But also, why the hell is she telling us? Also, isn't he going to see this? Yeah, man, why are you telling me this? What the hell has this got to do with us? Why talk to your husbands about your feelings when you can just talk about him behind his back to the internet? Bad coping mechanisms. This marriage is destined for failure. Too bad it didn't fail before having the child. This is what I wonder. Don't these people have reputations in social circles? Like, how do you post this and then walk into or log into work on Monday where everyone now knows that you don't like boning your husband? It's so strange. And how awful for your husband. How awful for the kid when he joins Reddit and finds this. Right, well, I feel like I'm sufficiently overshared too. But even if you're feeling the same, I hope you come back again soon. And to make sure there's less of a chance that you never see this channel recommended to you again, please do consider subscribing down below. Like I said, it's free, it only takes a second, and I'd really appreciate it. Either way, thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll catch you on the next one. Bye.